Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Today I'm here with another update video on Mullen Automotive. Now I'm going to keep this video very short because there's not too much to go through and I don't want to bore you guys because I hate when videos yap on about the same thing rather than giving you new news. Well, the new news is that Mullen has secured $110 million in funding. And, this will help the company operate in the next 12 months, especially given that we had bankruptcy risks for Mullen. Now, I know there are a lot of fears about Mullen's balance sheet and how they're going to fund operations as they haven't really been making too many deliveries. They are a startup EV company. And I also want to mention that this funding is coming on May 15th and this will be $90 million worth of capital. And this will be in the form of Series D preferred stock and warrants. They also have entered into promissory notes worth $20 million. Now, I'll tell you why this is good news. We all heard there were talks about the reverse stock split. Mullen have entered into an agreement saying that they will not enact a reverse stock split during the 5 days prior to each date. By prior to each date, I mean the purchase agreement dates. So there's a few things as to why this is good. Number one, they get funding to continue operations. Number two, they won't be doing the reverse stock split around those dates, so it gives investors confidence. And number three, this does line up to what they said in a previous press release. In March, they said that they were going to receive $110 million worth of funding by June 1st. Now, we can speculate all we want. We can say there's going to be a short squeeze. We can say all this stuff. But a short squeeze has not happened. And the facts are the facts. Mullen stock is down 65% year to date. And according to TipRanks, Mullen Automotive stock smart score is a 1, meaning that is most likely to underperform the market. And blogger sentiment is bearish and insiders have sold transactions. But it's basically the community. The crowd wisdom is positive. News sentiment is neutral. Again, it's hard to have very strong definitive views about penny stocks given that they are in their early stages of growth. So you can't really say how it will go so early on until deliveries properly start and they have a global presence. But from an investor's perspective, you guys, all I can see is that we are down 65% year to date. And if you take a look, so actually 67%, whereas if you take a look in the 1 year chart, we're down 94.26%. Look, it's all great and well. Maybe there will be a rally later down the line, and I'll be more than happy for all of you guys that have invested in Mullen. But right now, remember guys, facts are the facts. It's so great to be like, oh yeah, short squeeze coming, cool. Yeah, come on now. Now, let's say you believe in Mullen and you think it's going to skyrocket later. If you are going to buy into Mullen shares, my personal opinion is that now is probably the least risky time just because the prices are already so low. So it's kind of like one of those, the only way is up from here. And if Mullen starts global deliveries and it makes use of the $110 million in funding, then I do believe we have potential. Now, one positive news is that Mullen Automotive have actually integrated polymer battery technology. So they've announced an integration of solid-state polymer battery technology in their commercial Class 1 EV cargo van program. So I do like that they're looking towards advanced technologies for the battery technology. These sorts of developments will help Mullen stand out from the other EV vehicles. But until we see global deliveries and Mullen vehicles being bought by, companies and your everyday consumers regularly. Remember, it's not a one-off delivery. You want it to actually be liked. The delivery should be a success. People should actually use their vehicles. It should be mass adopted, essentially. That's when we will see more progress. But from a risk perspective, I personally think that the risk levels are lower now because the prices are already kind of rock bottom. But one thing you have to make sure, don't put your life savings into Mullen Automotive. Don't do that. It's a penny stock. You never know. It could turn to zero. And remember, I'm only trying to look out for you guys. I'm trying to give you guys a neutral perspective. So anyway, what do you guys think? It's a bit of a chatty video. I'm just a bit frustrated with Mullen at the moment. And I did say that in my previous video, but there have been some positive developments. So the $110 million, let's see when that comes out and what they do with that funding. And if they are able to use that wisely and actually get deliveries and sales, then hopefully Mullen can get into profit and the stock price can go up. Hopefully anywhere near the $1 value would be amazing at this point. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And remember, this is not financial advice. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.